Hello everybody and welcome to this webinar where we will talk about the new product application. The agenda for today is to first give you a brief introduction with some practical information. Then we will take a look at what has been changed. I will then do a live demonstration of the product application inside RamBase. My name is Hendrik, and as I said, we will look at the product application today. Note that this webinar will be recorded for training purposes. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask by using the chat functionality or save them till the end of the session. I will also kindly ask you to mute yourself during the presentation and unmute by the end if you have any questions or comments. So let's take a look at what's been changed. I can first mention that the whole application has got a new design, and I've put some bullet points down of some of the most important changes. We have some properties and values that could be set per location, meaning that if you have a different location defined in your system, you can set up different properties on the products. There are also some changes on the purchase prices. We have three statuses here. We have status 4, which is pending the effective date. So you can add purchase prices that will be valid in the future. Status 8 is the active one, and then we have status 9 that is obsolete. So in other words, there is no preferred price anymore, but you can, as before, have a preferred supplier for a specific product. And again, this could take us further to the next point, to how the cost will be calculated in the new product application. For products that is manufactured by your company, this field will contain the cost you must spend to produce one product. For other products, the expected cost is taken from the purchase prices. If you have set the product to include a freight %, this will be added to the cost before it is saved in the cost field in the product application. The purchase price to be used as a basis for the cost before adding any freight costs will be found by using the following logic. The system will find the active prices with the lowest possible minimum purchase quantity. If more prices are found, the price that belongs to the preferred supplier of the product will be used. If no supplier is preferred, it will choose the lowest price. I will also mention that the MPN application, manufacturer's part number, have been moved inside the art application that we will see when we go into the system. So let's take a look at the application in the system. This is how the product application will look like. It could be found on the menu under product, product management, and then products. Once inside the application, we will have the product list on the left side, and then we will have information regarding each product on the right side. But let's take a look at the menu first. Here we could have some predefined filters that we could use, and we can also define which columns that we would like to see in the menu. It is also possible to filter here. If I just type in a product name here, it will automatically search, or we can also press the space bar to see which other values that we could filter on. So let's say that I would like to filter on type equal to part. I can press enter. Also names here that contains. And then you will see all the names that contains 8992 and with the type of P. Let's further now take a look at the right side. On the top here, we will see key information about the product, where we will have the name, where you can change the name by clicking on this icon here, then change it. We have the description, detailed description, and then we have some stock quantity here. As you can see here, this will be showing for the location that is chosen here. On the right side here, we will have the picture that could be opened like this, and you can also choose to open it in a new window. Further, if we take a look down here, we have the menu, where you can see specific information regarding sales, procurement, stock, and so on. So in the sales tab, we can see all the quote requests, quote items, order items, and so on for this specific product. And from here, you could choose to navigate into the sales order application in this case. Further on, we can move on to the procurement. You see all the backlog items. We can see supplier return items and also billing items for this specific product. In the stock application, we can start on the left side here with location, and then we will see for the locations, we can see the stock quantity and together with the available stock quantity. Further on, we can take a look at the backlog items, which will show us the received purchase products, kind of like, where you can filter on a purchase order supplier, and we can see for all the products, for this product, all the purchase order responses and purchase orders that we are waiting for. In the stock transactions, we can see everything that's happened to this product. In the stock transaction types, we can see a more detailed view what happened, and by clicking on the goods reception here, it will take us back to the stock transactions with the filter on for goods receptions. Then we have the goods reception items that will show us all goods receptions of this product. The overview tab will show us how much we have consumed of this product, and also the backlog here. The consumed, we can choose to see the ones we have sold to the customers and used in production. And we can, of course, combine these two. And here you can also filter by location. In the backlog, it will show us the confirmed purchase order and the unconfirmed purchase orders in quantity. And here we'll show for a location of all, but we can also choose here a different location. So let's move into the properties. This is where we have the properties and values that is set per location. So as you can see here, we have the location tab up here, and then we have some gray fields down under procurement and also under blockings for a specific location. If I change the location here, it will also change below, as you can see. So these are the fields that could be set per location. So let's change back to here. In this application, it's also nice to remember that if you're wondering about what this field means, you can just click on the field and you will get an explanation of what this field is. Here we have the main data. As you see, we have also a production tab. This is grayed out because you need to have a product with a type K here. I can just remove this filter and we can take a look at how this will look like here. And again, here we will also have some location-based settings and fields to be updated. Further on, we have the sales prices here could be added, and we also have suppliers and purchase prices. There is some logic, as I said, behind the purchase prices, where we have the status 8 is now showing the active prices. And if we add a new purchase price, this preferred supplier will always be selected here. But we could, of course, choose among the other suppliers, but we can also add new ones here. If I choose this supplier, I can enter the quantity. The gross price could be entered. And I can also choose the currency. The currency will also show based on the supplier, what the supplier usually, which currency that supplier usually offers. And then we could create. It is also a nice thing to know that if you are adding a new supplier on this purchase price, it will also be updated in the supplier tab. If we move further on, we have the MPN application, manufacturer part number. And this is the application that I mentioned that was moved into this new product application. Next on, we have the notification triggers, where you can set up the rules if you should have, for example, a documentation approval on the goods reception. It could be set up here. And then finally, we have the dimensions tab, where you could add the dimensions of this product. We can move on to the custom fields. This is where you could add the custom fields that is specific for your company. They could be defined in an application called custom fields. And below here we have some product custom fields. This is known for you as the GR 1, 2, and 3 fields. And the final tab here is relations. Here we have 4 under tabs. We have the customer products, where you add the customer products name. Replacements. This is where you could add replacement for. So you can say that this product could replace this product here. If I then click into this product, we can see that once you have added product as replacement for, it will show also replacements here. I can move back to the main product. Here you could also add a RamBase product, or you could add a non-RamBase product. Further on, we can add accessories, products that are usually going together with this product. And we can also add this product to a product group. There's also some new logic behind the status codes. They are now found under the menu up here. And as you can see that you're now only allowed to set this product to some statuses. As you can see here, you will also see an explanation of when you can use these options. In this menu, we could search for the options that we would like to see. If you, for example, would like to see the finance account settings, they could be found here. I will also mention that we have some fields that are not that is not found in this application. They could be found under additional fields here, as you see here. And this is fields that will be re-engineered in the near future. And that's all I would like wanted to show you today.